Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to game 55, the final game of the halfway mark. The Oilers will be on a 14-day hiatus after this one. That's right, 14 days of no Oilers hockey. There will be the Four Nations for those that want to watch shinny hockey, for lack of better term. I won't be watching. I'll be doing other things with my time, my life, and enjoying my time and my life. Sorry I was not here Wednesday. It's kind of a good thing I wasn't. I don't think I could have sat through 2.5, 3 hours of what I watched in the replay. Who do I have winning this game? It depends on who Colorado puts in net. If they put Blackwood in net, they have a 75% chance of winning the game. If they put a guy that's not even played 3 NBA, NFL, NHL games, they're cooked. The Oilers are going to mollywop them. I don't care who Colorado has as their forward group, their defense core. This goalie that they have, if it's not Blackwood, is Garbagino. So I'm not a betting man, but I will put my money on the Oilers. I've said it once. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it loud. I'm going to say it proud. Blackwood is overrated. And anybody who thinks that the Oilers were dumb for not going out and getting him need to wake the fuck up and realize we are better without him than with him. Skinner is a better goalie, has been a better goalie in the last 3 years, will be a better goalie in the future. I'm tired of getting into it with Oiler fans that think that we missed on Blackwood. Guys, look at his record and who he's played. Well, it doesn't matter who he's played since joining Colorado. Well, it kind of does. Because you guys seem to think that Skinner's record being good, well, he doesn't beat any top 10 teams. Neither has Blackwood. It's just one of those debates that you can never win as an Oiler fan. It's either you're going to poop on Skinner or you defend Skinner and you become a Skinnerite and nothing Skinner does is ever going to be wrong. It's ridiculous. But anywho's, like I said, I'm going to check to see who Colorado has. This is the Oilers lineup. Well, the projected lineup as you see there. Arvidsson, McDavid, Hyman, Skinner, Draisaitl, Podkolzin, Janmark, Hopkins, Brown, Perry, Henry, Kapanen. Your defensive pairs are Ekholm, Bouchard, Nurse, Klingberg, Kulak, Emberson, Skinner, Picard. Wrong. Wrong about what, Lubo? I ain't wrong. I'm never wrong. I don't know how to be wrong. Don't show. That is false. I've been wrong before. I'm okay to be wrong again. What am I wrong about, Lubo? Point me in the right direction. Oh yeah, no, like that's the argument I keep having with people. I'm like, what more does this kid have to do? Yes, I get the argument that he lets in one bad goal in the first period. I understand that argument. But it's one bad goal? Really? We're going to hang our hats on one bad goal? We're going to take that one bad goal and just forget that he won the game? Or forget that our backup goalie, which is great to have, by the way, Picard, great to have that you're 10-2 in 12 games this year and 11-1 in your last. Like, it is amazing to see that we actually have a backup that can come in and be reliable and win us a hockey game. I remember the days of Orr, when we didn't have a backup goalie that could come in on any given night and steal a game on any given night, and the players were like, "Oh well, here's a loss." Right? Like, I remember the days of Orr when the Oilers would have their backup goalie, and it was like, "Yep, there's an L in the column," and you'd have to play your starter 12 out of 12 games and back-to-backs. And 3 out of 4s and 5 out of 7s because You couldn't rely on the backup goalie to steal you one. You couldn't rely on the backup goalie to get you even adequate goaltending. Now we're talking about two goaltenders in Skinner and Picard that any given night you can put them in and they're going to get a W for you. I don't care if their save percentage combined is less than .920. I don't care if they let in 3 shots on the first 6 goals. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, you'd wish that got cleaned up, but that's also on the defense in front of them. Absolutely, Kimo. The goaltenders in general in this day of NHL are just so much better prepared, so much better trained. Like, you're absolutely right. I mean, yes, yes, he is, but and I hate giving credit to this guy because I don't like this guy very much, but if you guys know who Jason Greger is, he brought up a really good stat on Oilers 1440 radio the other day. You could go to 8 different websites, and all 8 websites will tell you a different number for goals above expected, saves above expected, high danger scoring chances above expected. 8 sites, 8 different numbers could tell you 8 different things for the same thing they're trying to tell you. Whereas you look at the wins and losses, those stats are the stats of the stats, whether you're looking at moneypuck.com or analytics.com or analytics.ca or the CRA.ca or whatever site you go to, the CPPA, whatever site you go to get your analytical numbers. They all tell you the same thing. Stuart Skinner has 21 wins. They all tell you the same thing. He's a winning goalie. Sure, the numbers don't look great, but I don't care. I guess I just don't care about numbers. I'm not a big number guy. Obviously, I don't want a goalie that's in the numbers of the 700s. When I say I'm not a big number guy, if you're between high-end 950 and low-end 870, you're doing something right. They are not saying whether Blackwood will be the starter tonight or not for the Colorado Avalanche. That's interesting. Reason why I bring that up is their goaltending situation is not good. Their backup goalie tonight is Trent Miner, 24 years minor, sorry. Trent Miner, 24 years old, 6'1", played 2 games in the NHL. Oh, how was dinner, Adam? How was dinner? Again, sorry everybody I wasn't here on Wednesday. Was doing the father-in-law thing, being a good son-in-law. I'm sure he didn't want to hear me screaming at my TV for 3 hours either. They are playing with their food, man. I feel like the Oilers are out here playing with their food more often than they're not. And that might come back to bite you. But hey, 2-game winning streak could be a 3-game winning streak going into the break. I'll take that. Right? Like, we take those. We take winning streaks over losing streaks. I also want to say, I know Lubo's a kind of Vancouver Canuck, but I got to harp on this, man. Like, how in Sam Wise Gamgee is that a penalty shot? Oh, dude, you don't need to do all that. I appreciate you, man. But how was that a penalty shot last night? I watched that highlight. Obviously, I didn't catch the game. I was kind of busy doing other things. How? Somebody explain, how was that a penalty shot? We see that 5 times. Not even be called a penalty, let alone a penalty shot. Hey, kudos to the Vancouver Canuck player, though. That guy sniped the shit out of that puck, though. He got his opportunity, and he sniped her home. Like, I can't Can't say anything wrong about that finish. That finish was pure gold. I'm just a little perplexed how they deemed that was a penalty. Penalty, sure, he got it in the hands. Sure, I'll grant you. I'll grant you the penalty. But penalty shot, I don't know about all that. But hey, 33 seconds into the period. Oh, it's just been confirmed 2 minutes ago. Mackenzie Blackwood is your starter for the Colorado Avalanche. Good luck to bad rubbish. Should be an interesting situation. Hey friends, how's everybody doing? Prime rib, ooh man. When are the games of the Four Nations? They are February 12th to February 15th or 16th. I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I'm not paying enough attention to the Four Nations. It's not best on best. When you're leaving one of the best teams in Russia out just because of political fill in the gap, then yeah.
Just outside of Edmonton. Now, welcome to the show, and I know you're a big Edmonton Oilers fan. Now, how would you kind of describe how they might be feeling about their season? I think they're looking pretty good, I would say.
No, and you know, I was saying that was a penalty. Like, yeah, you got him on the hands, you kind of impeded his progress, but nowhere did that deserve a penalty shot. But hey, kudos to Connor for burying that shot, though. That kid just rifled it.
They're not stopping there. They have an opportunity if they continue to push the only two teams ahead of them in the National Hockey League standings. Okay, Josh, so a spaceship is ready to take off. What's kind of the feeling?
What is the Hubble space station? Matthew, sir. Do you and I have to have a conversation about what a space station is and what the Hubble space station is, more specific? Oy, oy, oy. No, you cannot go to space for free. Oh, here comes Stu Skinner, followed by Nurse, Hyman, Kulak, Brown. Yeah, boys are coming. It's good to see, good to see.
National Hockey League in scoring, Nathan McKinnon had 3 assists last night. After
Nathan McKinnon.
Points and took over the scoring race lead on Wednesday. Now, Josh will hang around. We'll see him in the first intermission. But right now, on the way, we'll feast our eyes on some astronomical talent at Rogers Place. Get ready for the aurora of the crowd. And 2 guys that always come in with a big bang. Louis DeBrusque.
I don't know if it's called the Hubble Turbo Station or it's just called the Hubble Space Station. I'm not that big into astrology and up in space. I don't like to live up in the clouds. I like to keep my feet planted on terra firma. This game should be a good game regardless. Oilers are done for 14 days after this. Leave it all out. Leave it all out on the table. There is no tomorrow. Uh-huh. All I know is they take off from space in Florida. They get in a little rocket just offside of the Florida coast there, and they fly into space. That's all I know. You're not wrong, Lugo. I may be hiding under a rock, too. The International Space Station. I don't know enough about space travel or exploration. All I know is Star Trek is real, and so is Star Wars. All those battles happened for real, I swear, back in the day. On a planet and a moon far, far away. I kid, guys. I kid. Star Trek is fake. Star Wars, I don't know. Maybe a thing. Maybe a thing.
And now fans viewing at home across oil country and here in Rogers Place,
We ask you to please stand if you're able, remove your hats, and join the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, in the performance of the American National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That's awesome, Lugo. That's awesome.
Please welcome Corella Cummings.
Oh, why do we do this? Why do we do this?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee right, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Well, let's play hockey.
This game before the Four Nations face-off. That's outside Rogers Place. The simmering fog gives way to an electric atmosphere inside.
All right, let's win this game, boys.
Octane hockey clubs prepare to collide for the final time in the regular season. That man, Mackenzie Blackwood, well, he found the Oilers to be a little bit kryptonite. In his first 12 starts for the Avalanche, he didn't give up as many as 4 goals. He gave up 4 and a 3-0 lead in the process, and that man, Stuart Skinner, extended his lifetime record of 4-1-2 against the Avalanche in the regular season. Nate McKinnon, the league's leading scorer, took over the lead once more with 3 assists in a win last night at Calgary, and Leon Draisaitl lurking 2 points behind with 81 to go along with his 38 goals. That's tops in the NHL. With that said, we've got lots to look
Oilers already won the season series. This is for bragging rights now.
Matchup in the entire National Hockey League, and we'll get it underway with Draisaitl lining up against Parker Kelly for the opening.
Draisaitl wins the face-off.
The Avalanche and quickly whistled in by Nurse, who's playing with Kulak on defense.
No, the only team. I guess we can address this kind of. The only stadium that booed the American National Anthem, I hate to say, was Vancouver. And I hate the fact that it was Vancouver that did it. It was just bad timing as to what happened and why they did it. Oh, the money's there. You didn't know we're gonna trade. We're gonna trade Jeff Skinner. We're gonna trade Pod Colson. We're gonna let go Stu Skinner in the trade. Picard's in the deal. Oh yeah, we're gonna trade our goaltending just to get Gibson. Such a joke that these people like.
As the Avalanche shrugged off an early 5-on-3 power play goal, came back to win that game 4-2. Here's a shot the game in OT the other night. Chicago couldn't get a shot away, but our
Oilers are buzzing early. This is what you got to do a team that played last night. Make them play in their own end.
tries a shot, deflected wide to McDavid. McDavid.
Although what I seen from Cale Makar last night was disgusting. He two-hand cross-checked a player and then targeted his head. Because why? You got hit cleanly? You fucking baby. But stars like that get away with it. Cale Makar, stars like that get away with it.
Strong start for Edmonton here. Quick change by Jared Bednar to get McKinnon out against Draisaitl. But then another change by Edmonton had the McDavid lined out there at half. Good chance right there. Miles Wood was stopped. Jack Drury, one of the two major players acquired in the Mikko Rantanen trade. As Colorado now 4-3 since that trade, Louis. And offside against the Avalanche. And we thought Jared Bednar might
Not wrong, man. Not wrong, Renegade.
And here's the thing for Draisaitl. Listen, he talked this morning. He said, listen, I'm fully aware of where I am in the standings, and Nathan McKinnon's the top guy right now in the league, but it's more about wins and playing the right way. Here's the best chance for the Avalanche. After a good
So you're going to show the best chance for the Avalanche, but not the Oilers having full pressure for a good minute and a half. Kansas City. Super Bowl goes through Kansas City, apparently.
Against the tired McKinnon line. Couldn't capitalize on it, but a good quick little change created that advantage for them. Edmonton has won both previous matchups this year. Not only the 3-0 comeback a few weeks ago in Denver, but earlier this season, also on the second of the back-to-back. Edmonton beat Colorado 4-1.
That's what I've been told. The Super Bowl goes through Kansas City every year.
It's Colorado on the second of a back-to-back. The Avalanche are 4-2 this season. They're playing back-to-back nights. Here's Darnell Nurse chipping it out towards center. Keith Middleton up to Casey Middlestat in over the line. Stripped from behind by Connor Brown. John Klingberg shovels one up the gut. Just out of the reach of Adam Henry, who turned 35 yesterday.
No, the Super Bowl's in New Orleans this year. Huge save by Skinner there. It depends on. I might stream the final if Canada's in it, to be honest with you. But overall, it's probably going to be time for me just to sit back, play some chell, some golf, enjoy life. Shots are 2-0 Colorado, apparently. So those two saves that Blackwood made early in this game didn't count as shots, which is all good. And that's icing against Colorado.
Nearly 4 minutes gone by. Edmonton does not have a shot on goal credited as of yet. And both the chances for the Avalanche have been good ones. And this one kind of manufactured into nothing. Just an attempt to clear by Emerson. Gets knocked down. An aggressive forecheck by Kelly.
Hey, Diane.
Right out to Kelly. And he tests the blocker. I think that's just the
Yeah, I'm thinking a Chell
I
stream.
don't think he moved. I don't think he expected it that quick. But he was in the right position to make that save. Draisaitl able to win the face-off. Skinner rolls it out to Bouchard. Waits, shoots, and saves.
I'm thinking Optimus Plug needs to make an appearance.
3-1-1 lifetime.
Scory Perry. Woo!
Avalanche move in. McKinnon's shot deflected away by Bouchard. Martin H has scored twice last night. Went over Calgary. Shot by McKinnon. Tough left.
I don't care how they try and sell that trade where Natchez is the best trade prospect, was the best deal for Rantanen. That's so stupid to say. No, absolutely.
20th goal of the year last night, the win over Calgary. And Erik Karlsson, the only active defenseman with as many as 3 20-goal campaigns. Natchez with a turnover at the Edmonton line. Here's drop pass, Arvidsson on to McDavid. Door looking for Klingberg.
That would have been a pretty goal for Klingberg.
Was sitting wide open with a yawning net.
Hey everybody, thank you all for being here.
Right up on the play.
My name's Matt for OilersFanReaction. Nothing is the score. 3-1 shots for Colorado.
Pass from Wood only to be
14:50 left to go in the first period. I'll address that, Trucker. I know what player you're talking about. I know what trade you're talking about. I know what trade you're talking about, Trucker. I'll wait till the commercial break to address that. Absolutely, Eric. Absolutely. He wasn't the fleetest of foot, but man, the guy could snipe. A true power forward was Rantanen. Is Rantanen. He's going to do well in Carolina for their playoff run. Hey, Northern, how are you? That'll be icing against the Oilers.
For Middlestat, he could use the big man on his flank. Icing against Edmonton. This period brought to you by James H. Brown Accident.
Hey, CRPS, how are you? How's everybody doing? I love seeing so many familiar faces popping in on a Friday night. It's next week, Four Nations Cup. McDavid is the lone Oiler playing for Canada. Arvidsson, Ekholm will be there for the Oilers for Sweden. That was a pretty good. Oh, it's good to be back. Good to be back. Oh. Got some.
Especially with the break coming up, you're going to see some heavy loads for the top players of each team, respectively, going into the break. And obviously, you'd like to try and spread it out early on, but if they have to, they can continue to go to break because they know they have that time off. But not for everybody. Guys will be representing.
Yeah, it's. Big save there by Blackwood. So. I don't understand that. I don't understand why, if you're a channel, you even threaten to boot people. Like, freedom of speech is huge, for me anyways. If I'm allowed to say what I want to say, then you're allowed to retort, right? I'm not supposed to be the only guy that has an opinion. I'm just the loudest one, that's all. So to address your question, Trucker, the Oilers weren't really in on Pettersson, the defenseman from Pittsburgh, for a plethora of reasons. What Pittsburgh wanted from Edmonton was too much. Pittsburgh wanted a bottom six forward, a defenseman in either Kulak, Bouchard, or one of the young guys in the AHL, and a draft pick and 2 draft picks. So they wanted players that the Oilers weren't willing to give up on for. Not a bad player. I'm not saying Pettersson's a bad player. Not at all. Pettersson was Pittsburgh's best defensive defenseman. He was their best defenseman on that team. So the Oilers just didn't feel like doing that trade made a lot of sense. Vancouver thought trading away that much to get that little in return and then re-sign him, all the power to Vancouver. I'm not saying it's a bad deal by Vancouver. I'm just saying careful what you buy when you're panicking as an organization. You know what I mean? Be careful what you buy when you're in a panicking organization. Yeah, so although the player would have fit nicely in Edmonton, I think having Klingberg and how well Klingberg has adjusted to the Oilers' system and how well he plays, I like that better. Cheaper, can re-sign in the offseason, much like Perry did, much like Ekholm will, much like Adam Henrique did. Shots are 4-3 Colorado. 11:30 left to go in this first period. Man, they're really talking about that trade like Colorado won it. Oh, it'll be Edmonton, Colorado first round unless Colorado falters or skyrockets.
Energetic and have the most firepower, you're healthy stepping into that first round, it would be a beauty. I don't think anybody would argue you wouldn't want to see it.
Actually,
it's kind of one of those things you feel like you're going to
some crunchy coated barbecue munchies, peanuts.
So if you're going to do it, you might as well do it early, but I just don't think it's going to stay like that for the remainder of the year. But
yes. Yes, Renegade, it was either or. But remember, there's two sides to every coin. They actually traded into Pittsburgh. But yeah, really? That's a penalty, ref. All right, that's the standard. That's the standard we're calling.
MIC is a
Colorado power play.
The official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice.
You got it, Jack, on the forecheck here. Zach Hyman just gets in there.
Wow. That's the call. That's the call. All right. Remember when McCarr does that to McDavid or Draisaitl, or when Taves does that to McDavid or Draisaitl, when anybody does that to McDavid or Draisaitl, you set that as the standard. That's the call you're making. 10 minutes left to go in the first period. Nothing score. Scots are 4-4 apiece. Colorado on the power play. And score. Skinner's got to have that one, though. Skinner's got to have that one. What a joke. What a fucking joke.
Yeah, that's what Stuart Skinner's we're going to want to have back. This goes right through the pads and just didn't react.
What a fucking joke.
Release of Nathan McKinnon. Excellent entry. Two of the best entry teams in the National Hockey League, obviously, with the players they have. And McKinnon and McDavid are the two guys that...
But that's the penalty you're calling? That's the penalty you're calling, though.
But he gets this shot away in stride and in stick handle, and that's what he does so well. And he handcuffs Stuart Skinner. That stare down afterwards by Skinner says, yep, you got me on that one. And it finds its way through the wickets.
But that is the penalty we're calling. In the first period of an important hockey game, that's the penalty we're calling. Wow.
Not good.
And the penalty kill had been on prior to that. And Millar will get the assist of the goal. In case Colorado will 1-0 lead.
That's the call. That's the call. I'm not upset by it. If that's the call we're making 10 minutes in the first period, that better be the call you make 5 minutes left in the third. There you go. That's all I want. That's all I want. If that's a call in the 5-minute first, that's a call in the last minute of the third. And now we're going to have to watch this stupid fucking goal for 20 times. Holy fuck, Sportsnet. You are a joke and a half. That goal is on Stuart Skinner. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. And I know all the haters are not going to let him off the hook for that one. But he has to have that one. That is one of the ones I will say he has to have. But in saying that, this is what we're calling in the NHL on a Friday night, a conference rival game where two teams could be playoff bound to face each other. These are the tic-tac bullshit calls we're calling. Interesting. Interesting. It's interesting. I have nothing else to say than these are, and of course it's Artturi Lehkonen, so we're not going to get a penalty killer off the ice like Hyman is a penalty killer for the Oilers. But early on in the game, refs are calling this one way too tight. I want to see more let them play. He's been getting ripped on social media since the puck drop. Let's not kid ourselves.
Collides with the wrist.
That's not a penalty. No, he wouldn't have. I seen the goal Picard let in against Chicago.
But he didn't get the call first power play for Edmonton after the Avalanche scored on their first attempt. Very short work by David.
I saw the goal he let in against Chicago. I also have a theory. Northern, I love you, but I hate you at the same time. Scores! Leon Draisaitl. One power play deserves another power play.
Well, the two guys that are going hand in hand in the scoring title this year. What you do, I can do.
Everybody in the town, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Feel buzz like I had last week. I must stay because on the team like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, son is just like a boy. Anything live, it's all good. Let me jump in and send in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Jeff Skinner also almost makes it 2-1. He was hooked on that play. So what, now we're putting the whistles away? Draisaitl from Hopkins and Bouchard. Maybe now the whistles will go away. Oh shoot, we don't want a shootout at the OK Corral. How did you lose sight of the puck? I mean, that favors the Oilers, but...
Shaking out the left ankle a little bit, Lou. A couple guys are shaking him. Middlestat as well in that battle there. There's a nice drive right through everyone as Yanmark just continues to go right to the net, tries to wrap it around the right pad of Blackwood, but a good save in tight. This one here deflects off of Nugent Hopkins off the
Yes.
and then you're going to see in that collision.
Oh, you don't want this?
Also limping off the ice.
Bouchard.
A lot of bodies around Stuart Skinner. Is that shot came through?
Hopkins. 21. I don't want what? Oh, I want coffee. Ooh. Love you.
And you want coffee too?
Well, of course. Salut. Oh, I gotta show you the other side. I can't just show you the logo. I gotta show you all the other side. Draisaitl, just like the jersey number. Draisaitl. Oh, before you go. Before you go, can I get you? Fucking Skinner. Can I just get you to like? The Oilers better wake up or it's going to be a long freaking night. No comment. Oilers better wake up, man. It's all good, guys. It's all good in the hood. He'll figure it out. Shots are 6-6, 2-1 Colorado. 2-2 Corey Perry! Bang! Holy shit, we got a shootout of the OK Corral. Sorry, folks, buckle up. It's going to be a long one. Goalies aren't looking too good tonight. But Blackwood's the better option, right, boys? Sorry, I'm going to harp on that every time.
Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Feel buzz like I had last week. I must stay because all you see like Angela, Pamela, Sarah.
Shit! I was on mute because I was talking to Diane. Yes, I'm muted. Matt, you're muted! I was saying, I was talking to Diane. And, yes. I'm muted. I know I'm muted. I'm always muted. Anyways. This may be a shootout at the OK Corral, and we're saying we want Blackwood over Skinner? He's not doing much better. You didn't miss much else after that. Whoever called Corey Perry. Yes, it does need, I need to mute myself, because I say things that'll get me in trouble. I say things that'll get me in trouble if I don't mute myself. You guys will get upset. Okay, yeah, I can get that. I got you.
you know, a couple of the guys in the room this morning, they understand looking at the other side, what type of a team they have.
I want to see if it works.
Offensive, defensive core on the Avalanche. Edmonton has to be aware of that. We saw it on that last goal by Makar. I mean, he was right there in a flash. And for Chris Knobloch, he talked about that this morning. If you get beat those first 3-4 strides by the defenseman of the Avalanche, look out, because they're going to come all the way up the ice, and they're dangerous. And Edmonton knows that, and they're now starting to play that kind of a game as well. Second and third waves attacking into the offensive zone.
I was trying to read Calvin Picker's lips to see if he was saying, I'm glad I'm not playing goaltender. This is a challenging matchup if you're a goaltender.
Oh, it's allowed, but I don't think they want to hear it. There we go. So there, does that help you guys? When I go muted, it's going to say muted on the screen. Crosby was skating today, yes. Was not taking any shots though. That's kind of scary and worrisome. What a huge save by Skinner there. Connor McDavid doing Connor McDavid. Big save by Blackwood there, though. Although, a lot of slashes went on there. Yeah, Crosby is going to be a tournament time decision. That's offside Edmonton. Wow, there's a lot to unpack. So, Crosby is injured right now. He injured his wrist. We're not sure what part of his wrist or how bad it's injured. All I know is he's been able to skate, do some passing drills, but overall hasn't really shot the puck. So let me get you guys caught up on the situation over here. So we got a Colorado goal. Of course, it was Nathan McKinnon on a power play. In case you're late, the score is 2-2. McKinnon on the power play makes it 1-0 Colorado. And just for shites and giggles, you know, because we like to shit and giggle. Giggle and shit. Draisaitl says, hold my beer. I got a power play goal for you. Assisted by Bouchard and Hopkins. And then, because for good measure, we got another guy named Makar, the other Colorado weapon.
Well, Jack, we thought this was going to be a fast game, and it's been fast. 4 goals in 2 minutes and 36 seconds. It's McKinnon on
No, he didn't play today at all. No, he didn't play last game either. Malkin was off today as well.
Cale Makar with his 21st late in the play, picks up that pass and buries it. And then Corey Perry, the grizzled vet, follows his own shot. Little knuckler on the backhand side, finishes it off. 2-2 on those 4 quick goals.
And again, those 4 goals coming in a stretch of 2.5 minutes of gameplay. Draisaitl against Jack Drury off the face-off. Gerard tried to send it up to Wood. Hustled back in by Draisaitl and then cleared out toward Ross Colton.
Kapanen and Kulak get the assist on Perry's goal.
Skinner played it high off the plexi. Held in by Drury. He's got 2 goals in 7 games he's played for the Avalanche since the big train. Dishes off.
But the Oilers cannot keep coming back from behind. That is just not a recipe for success in the NHL. Ooh, pulled pork, you say? I love pulled pork. Yes, please. Because Corey Perry scores goals. He's on the fourth line and he still scores goals. That is why he's Corey Perry. That's why I call him Scory Perry.
Jeff Skinner. Dropping it against Colson, stepping up, Darnell Nurse. Colson, lingering high slot. Kulak to Darnell Nurse. McDavid coming out of the corner. Nurse on target for Zach Hyman. On his backhand, Hyman able to tip home the power play winner in OT the other night in Chicago. Nudged in front by Nurse, and that's covered by Blackwood.
Since 1990, Sports Select has been helping fans elevate their game. This season, make sure
Can we not go into overtime again?
Sports Select.
Can we not? The shots are 11-8 for the Oilers. 3:44 left to go in the first period.
Didn't give up more than 2 goals against Jack, and Edmonton found 4 against him in that victory.
27 years and counting. That is awesome. That's awesome, Nikki. Congratulations on 27 years. That's a true testament to how good a marriage can be. I can't even stand Diane for 27 months, let alone 27 years.
You don't often see a Stanley Cup contender swap out both goals.
She knows I kid.
It was a bold move because Georgiev.
It was a bold move that's not going to pay off because neither goalies are good come playoffs.
Circling, centering, and then Harbison banged it off to Hahn. Rebound Nurse off to McDavid. Edmonton looking for his first lead. McDavid finding Kulak. He's now at a point 5 consecutive games against Colorado. Kulak scored a big goal in that comeback win.
Well, that's a deadly hook in the hands. Funny how you don't call that one. Like I said, you're going to call the ones, but not call the others. Although the refs might have put their whistles away after they realized, wait, we can't keep calling these teams for penalties. Otherwise, we're going to be having a 20-20 goal score. That's kind of a cheap cross-check. He even looked at the ref and was like, oh, man, don't call me. I didn't mean it.
Here's a steal and a dish for Ekholm. A shot tipped wide. Chard and sent Ekholm in. Henrique beaten off the half wall by Parker.
Beaten off the half wall. Henrique was tackled.
His way to the blue line. Skinner to play this one. Klingberg the lead for Ekholm. And then swept out by Corey Perry. Shoveled in by
Yeesh.
Ekholm in pursuit. Henry.
It's definitely patience.
Get it out. McCarr. Taves open. Shoots off the blocker. Skinner.
It's twofold though.
And pitchforked out by Corey Perry.
How are you so far ahead of me?
That was a heck of a play to put it in for McKinnon. In front. Score. McKinnon buries the go-ahead goal.
Yeah, 3-2 Colorado.
Taves started that all, Louis, with a remarkable grab on Perry's dump in.
Yeah, put it right up to McKinnon. Once he had it, he put the Jets on once again in a beautiful pass. Landed flat for Lehkonen. First chance against him because great board work by the Avalanche. There's the knockdown with the glove you talked about from Taves, and then right up onto the tape of McKinnon. And for Lehkonen now extends his career high to 12 goals on the season with a beautiful finish up over top of the blocker. I mean, he picked that corner perfectly. Look at this little flop pass if you want to.
There's nothing Skinner can do on that. Where the fuck is the defense trying to help out?
Arturi Lehkonen, as Louis mentioned.
But if you call that hook on Nurse, that's a penalty and a power play for Edmonton. No, we don't have. Oh, she's asking Northern Light. No, I don't have a. I wish I had fiber optic.
Thank you, partner. I said 12. I'm thinking, you're thinking, yeah, thank you. It's kind of mixed up.
So, of course, all they're going to talk about is Colorado Avalanche. Colorado this, Colorado that. Freaking joke of a broadcast. If I wanted to watch the Colorado Avalanche broadcast, I watch Ball TV.
Where McKinnon was going to be.
Gerard shot blocked.
Liking it.
Quick dish inside. Miles Wood. As we get older, Louis, you might need even help each other out. You do it all the time for me. We just put stress on certain words, and both of us pick up on it.
The great thing is you bet when I know.
Yes.
No, I don't make score.
Shooting and a save.
One team is going to score 7, and the other team is going to score 6.
Shoveled up the middle. There's Logan O'Connor.
How's that not off?
Hey, let's face it. You and I struggle with the verbal communication, so we really got to be good non-verbally.
Oh my goodness. There's another hook on the hands.
You've got Yanmar. Pressure from
1 minute to go in the first period.
in this opening period. Colorado 3, Edmonton 2. It's been a beauty. It'll drive the coaches nuts, but it's highly entertaining hockey.
Yeah, they're getting a little grayer by the second in this game.
Draisaitl gets hooked. The evidence is in his rib cage. No call. That stick was parallel to the ice and in his rib cage. How is that not a call? Fucking ridiculous.
Bouchard up to McDavid. Dishes off Ekholm. Skates into a drive. And that pinball free. And here comes Colorado. And he just doesn't mind pace. Gives it up. McCarr. And he's just missed high glove. What a play just to get it to his forehand. 5 seconds. Draisaitl. Spins. Drops. McDavid at the horn. Lets one fly. This glove.
I don't get how you go from calling. Sorry, I'm going to go to the intermission for a second here. I don't get how you go from calling everything, Everton, to letting everything go. How do you go from calling it a ticky-tack hook and a ticky-tack slash to letting go? His stick is parallel to the ice and in Draisaitl's rib cage. And he had to let go of his stick or he knew he was getting a call. He knew he was getting a call. Thus, he let go of his stick. He knew the call was coming. But I digress. We are NHL refs. We're blind. We're deaf. We're NHL refs. Anywho's, let's get to the out-of-town scoreboard, because that's always fun to talk about. First period, what a doozy. Oh, what a doozy. Anywhoozy. Jets 4, Islanders 2 after 2. Blackhawks 3, Predators 1 after, with about 10 minutes left to go in the second period. After 1, Colorado 3, Edmonton 2. Shots are 12-12. Oh, imagine that. Shots are 12-12. Game still yet to be underway. Dallas is in LA to take on the Kings. The Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Rangers 3-2, and that is everything. You are up to date. Not much to talk about in the standings tonight. Adam won't get you cheesecake. I won't touch the stuff, so it's all Diane's. If we ever go get cheesecake, it's all Diane's. Yeah. Yeah, no, Skinner. I don't know if you guys watch my post games. If you do, awesome. If you don't, I understand. They're not for everybody. But I told people, I explained to people, and I'll actually talk about it here while I got your attention. Well, I have your attention. Your attention, please. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Sorry, different era in my life. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine. And this friend of mine, he is in the know for the Oilers. And I asked him, what's going on? Like, give me the, without naming names and without throwing people under the bus. This, keep in mind, this is after Chicago Blackhawk. Thank God we got a power play in overtime. So I had to send him a little message. I was like, dude, what is going on in this locker room? Everybody loves each other. They fight for each other. They want to stick together. They don't want trades to happen. Clearly, because every time there's a name brought up, the first thing that people point to is team chemistry. Team chemistry. Team chemistry. McDavid won't like it. Draisaitl won't like it. You want to keep your stars happy. You don't want a Vancouver situation. So what happens? So I asked him, so what's going on? The team's not bad. It's like they can play one game in the regular season and know they're the playoff team. And he said they're bored. They're bored. Two words is all he had to say to me. They're bored. What does that mean? Me and my sleuthness, I took that to mean that our star players are bored. That they know that this is an 82-game dress rehearsal. None of this matters. The real fun starts in April. They're bored. I took it as McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard, Nurse. Especially McDavid and Draisaitl. They've won all the single awards. They've won the Hearts. They've won the Art Ross. They've won the MVP. They've won it all. They've been there, done it all, got those trophies. They're bored. And that worries me to a degree. They're bored. But then you just see it when they need a goal. It's like we're losing 3-0, for example. We need a goal. Goal. Oh, go out and do it again. Goal. Oh, we need another one. Goal. And then it's game like this. You're down early. We need a goal. Goal. We need a goal. Goal. It's too easy how on and off they turn that switch of engagement to boredom. And you can see that game to game. And as far as the goaltending goes, Picard and Skinner are two different goalies. One is 6 foot. The other is 6'6". One is 200 pounds. The other is 240 pounds. Can you guess which one weighs more? No, absolutely. Like, and this game doesn't matter. The rest of these games don't matter. Pointo facto, the Oilers are making the playoffs. What do you mean, Jodes? Look at the other side, though. 2 goals on 12 shots as well. That's oof. That's a woof. That Blackwood hasn't played any better. I can't sum that up any better. Blackwood's actually had the easier of the night. He hasn't had to face 2 2-on-1s with McKinnon and Makar coming down and McKinnon and Lykinen coming down. He's faced shots from Corey Perry and Jeff Skinner. I'll take a Corey Perry and Jeff Skinner all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Other than before I'd take a Makar and McKinnon. But I get it. You're going to have those fans that look at the numbers and be like, oh, geez, Skinner's doing it again. Whew. Do we forget that Colorado's a perennial offensive juggernaut? And when they're allowed to get away with a lot? No, they showed up. It's just spurts. They showed up in spurts. Again, it goes back to what I'm saying. They're bored. I honestly believe they're bored. Yeah, PK struggling. 1 shot, 1 goal on the PK. That was worrisome. That first goal was definitely on Skinner. He needed to make that save. The second one I'll even put on Skinner. He needed to make those 2 saves. But the third goal to make it 3-2, he had no shot. No shot at all to make that save. But we're going to talk about as fans are the ones that he let in, not the ones he saved. And when the end of the score is Oilers win the game, doesn't matter by how many or how much, all they're going to talk about is, remember that first period? Like, remember that first period when he let in 2 goals on the first 10 shots? Remember that? Yeah, but remember how he stopped the rest of the game and he didn't let in another one and they won? Can't talk about that, though. We just got to talk about the negative. Play net, win the Vezina Trophy to complete the collection of individual awards. Yes and no. Don't construe that he's looking for a lefty defenseman to be in the top 4. He's looking for depth. You can never go wrong with more depth in the playoffs. He's not looking for a home run. He's looking to add a piece to help out when needed. The Oilers right now are looking to trade their 4th round and 3rd round picks. So what's it looking like for the Oilers this year in the draft? If the trades happen the way I think they're going to happen, we're going to have no first, we're going to have no second, we're going to have no third, and possibly no fourth. But we'll have the 5th, 6th, and 7th. And then next year we'll have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. But as of right now, we're looking to trade away our draft picks. It's going, buddy. It's going. Roster freeze during the Four Nations tourney. Very good question. I haven't heard yes or no, so I can't tell you. Either way on that. Poll. Yeah. What should the poll be? That's true, Trucker. That's true, right? Who is going to be the MVP of the Four Nations? Probably goalie, because there's going to be no hitting. There's going to be no defense. It's going to be a bona fide, glorified all-star game. So I'm going to probably say the Swedish goalie, if Ullmark is capable to play. Adam, you hit the trifecta. You hit the trifecta on expensive month. Whoo-wee. A lot of people be watching it, Jay. I won't be one of them. Only problem is a lot of people won't be watching it live because of the cost to go to the games. And that's a shame. The NHL missed out on that. The NHL dropped the ball on opportunity for that, for the Four Nations Cup or Four Nation Face-Off to be affordable. When your lower bowl is sitting at $10,000 or more for a seat, and your upper bowl is sitting at $1,000 and up, it's become this hockey isn't even affordable for the average fan anymore. And then the NHL gets mad at us YouTubers for showing highlights. Well, there you go. Sweden does. Sweden wins the Four Nations Cup. Let me guess, fans are saying Blackwood is a better goalie. Well, he hasn't really stopped more than Skinner has. They've both pooped it pretty significantly. If I'm keeping it 100 and a buck, they've both pooped it pretty significantly. Only way I know how to do with you people is keep it a buck and keep it 100. But hey, I've actually had people come after me recently, which I think is freaking hilarious. My other YouTube account that I have, my personal YouTube account, they come at me on Facebook and they come at me on TikTok, and it's mostly Twitter though. They come at me and they're like, dude, you talk about having a channel and you only have 10 subscribers on your channel. I'm like, yep, you're right. I only have 10 subscribers on my channel. Your channel's going to fail because you only have 10 subscribers. I'm like, yep, you're right. 10 subscribers. I suck. But that's okay with me. Like that keeps me motivated. That keeps me fired up when people want to talk trash about me personally. Go ahead. Duck your garbage. Wow, you are silent as the grave. I don't know if I like how quiet she just was, cuz did you guys know she was behind me? Cuz I had no fucking clue. Make sure that's still lined up. Perfect. Yeah, Trucker, I see 214 subscribers too. But talking about my personal YouTube channel that I have just for my personal enjoyment. Keep them on your head, you goober ball. You can see better, I promise. Yeah. Don't you me. Yeah, you can actually see. Oh, it's a puppy. Look at the puppy. Nope. No. Are we gonna fight about these?
Yeah, we are.
Is this gonna be a fight? Are we gonna drop the mitts? We're gonna be dropping the mitts. We'll be dropping the gloves, I see. No, Holland didn't restock it. I don't think he had to restock, to be honest with you. But we're sitting here, Oilers down 1, heading to the second period. Well, excuse you. That's why you need these, so you know where you're stepping.
Well, Mommy put me down on the table, Daddy.
You can't see straight. Don't you be temper tantrum.
The other one is asleep too. By herself.
Good. Maybe we'll start doing that every night. Okay, I don't need you breaking that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Might as well just put it up so she can't do any damage at all to it. Oh, yeah, you can't do anything. I don't think she notices.
As you say that.
What are you going to do with those? Dropsies.
So, if anyone has tips on how to keep glasses on a tiny-headed baby, we'll take them. Because even with the elastic strap that came with the glasses, they're too big.
Picard's in net. Goalie change. Picard's in net. Skinner's out. Hopefully everybody's happy.
Pickard, who has been on a tear, 6 wins in a row and 10 of the last. Skinner, who allowed 3 goals on 12 shots, not since the season opener against the Winnipeg Jets, has Stuart Skinner not finished a game. That was, of course, a 6-0 dismantling by Winnipeg of Edmonton. Part of an 0-3 Oilers start. So Pickard and the Buckets. And we've got a penalty coming right off the hop here against Edmonton. Drip.
Draisaitl's going in the box.
As well, but getting back to Calvin Pickard stepping in for Stuart Skinner. The first shots he's going to face are going to be on the power play of the Avalanche.
That's such a joke. So now we're back to calling everything. Hey, referee, you want to make up your fucking mind? We're calling everything. We're calling nothing. We're calling everything. We're calling nothing. What are we fucking doing in the NHL?
They felt maybe Calvin Pickard will give their team a little bit of life, and here's the penalty right there. Is
Wow.
The stick was already there. Parker Kelly took the stride, and he's like, I didn't like that too much, but he's heading to the box, and the Avalanche are back on the power play.
Calvin Pickard's one full season as a starter in the NHL was for the Colorado Avalanche in Jared Bednar's very first year as head coach. That disastrous
Yeah, no, Skinner, it wasn't Skinner's night tonight. Absolutely.
play. The other thing about that year, Louis, it's the only other time that Edmonton
It wasn't Skinner's night tonight.
season series from Colorado. The Oilers had the chance to do it for the second time ever tonight.
And important to point out, it has been Stuart Skinner with the first 2 victories over the Avalanche. Here's a good job by Ekholm to make sure that he gets there off the shoulder. That one stung him a little bit, but he had to fight to get into the lane to block that shot for his goaltender. And something Ekholm has done all year
But hey,
for the Oilers.
Nugent Hopkins, Ekholm,
I'm not going to rip him apart just because he had a bad night.
penalty killing quartet again. Penalty kill is given on
Shesterkin's had bad nights. Bobrovsky had bad nights. Hell, Patrick Waugh had bad nights.
got it back quickly. And curls it back for Cale McCarr.
I'm not going to say that, Trucker. I just don't know who these refs are.
Assisted on the other 2 goals. Gets it back from McCarr. Durant fumbled that. Return to McCarr. McKinnon. Agents.
Yeah, it's...
McKinnon. McCarr, a shot. Tipped.
Give him some time, absolutely. Like,
He'll rifle one up the right-hand side.
he's definitely...
45 seconds.
I'm not going to say they're battling the flu, but they are battling the flu. No excuse. No excuse if they're battling the flu or not. You still got to play the game. You get paid to play.
Darnell Nurse up the left-hand side. And you were telling
But,
me that might have been Demko's best performance all year.
yes,
Fantastic. And, you know, listen,
they are battling the flu hard in the Oilers locker room.
real quality chances ringing.
There's IVs going in and out after every period.
Their goals, and Demko was maybe the best game he's played all year. He made some terrific saves. Some he shouldn't have. And that's the way
Hair tie in the middle? Are you reading this, Diane? That'll help.
Middlestat checked by Nurse. Kulak came over, chiseled the puck free, then coughed it up. And now Drury heading for the net against Janmark in front, and that was healed wide by Ross Holt.
Penalty kill over. At least they killed it.
Swiftly to Connor Brown, shorthanded. And now Draisaitl steps out of the box as Edmonton returns to full strength. Colorado doesn't do much with that power play. Chance to get up 4-2 and test Pickard early, Louis, and they really didn't do it. Missed opportunity for the Avalanche. No shots on the power
Bad
play.
pass by Bouchard.
Goaltender coming in cold.
And I think it buckles down your penalty kills. Well, a couple nice shot blocks. You saw Ekholm with the one up high off of McKinnon, and it was one. It was trying to sift.
Absolutely, Renegade. The players are too
It
good.
was also deflected wide, so it doesn't get to him, and that's good penalty killing and protecting your goaltender who just steps in against a potent power play.
Well, Kivaranza frees it up. Parker Kelly. Malinsky waits for a lane to develop and then has a shot tipped down and then a save made on Pickard. The rebound and waiting on it was Logan O'Connor.
Am I echoing still? I backed away from the TV.
Just whiffed. Tough moment for Logan O'Connor. Another missed opportunity, Colorado.
Yes, Chemo. Picard is in net to start the second period. I don't know if it's a goalie change due to Skinner's performance. Hey, they called one. Hey, they got a power play. Now Edmonton can score a goal on the power play, and everything is a hogwash squash.
Top line of Edmonton loaded up. Here's this one that was deflected up top, and then look at the bodies in front of the car. And Logan O'Connor could just not get the handle on that one. And then Parker Kelly just kind of gets tangled up in the feet of McDavid, takes him down as he tries to elude Draisaitl. A little pick set by Draisaitl.
Oh, shut up, Louis. I've never heard an announcer for a team be so biased against the team he announces for. Like, I listened to the Calgary Flame broadcast last night. They were getting their shit kicked in. And Kelly Rudy kept talking about, oh, this team is so resilient. This team is playing so well. This team is so good. You're getting your ass handed to you, kid. Oh, this Flames team is so good. They're going to come back from this game. No, not Louis DeBrusque. Not the Edmonton Oilers broadcasters. Get paid by the minute by the other team to talk about them. Get paid by the word. The penalty was for tackling McDavid at the circles.
Leon Draisaitl to Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl. Bouchard. One-timer ripped. Save made. Rebound. Another stop on Zach Hyman. And Mackenzie Blackwood.
Hyman ate that in a rib cage.
To keep it 3-2.
Zach Hyman a little shaken up on this play.
He got that one right in the rib cage.
He has a good look on the rebound, but good board work. You've got to win the puck battle first if you want to have a solid power play. And for Hyman, wait till the support.
I'd laugh if she came back. She's like, Oilers score! 3-3!
Has the wherewithal even after he takes that shot to get the rebound. And he was in some distress afterwards, but stays on the ice.
Draisaitl. One shy of a sixth 40-goal campaign. Sitting on 39.
I'm just going to ignore the chat. When the Oilers are in the offensive zone, I'm going to ignore the chat. And I'll catch up to it when they're out of the zone. Oh, man. You're not wrong, Epic. And I love that. I want that from my broadcaster. I want you to be such the homer that the away teams get sick of hearing about how good your team is.
Runs into Sam Girard, and Colorado able to muster a clear. McDavid reels it in, quick up, Nugent Hopkins. Hyman stayed onside, but a poor pass.
Poor pass by Hopkins. Who'd have thunk
Get
it?
it done, and now Blackwood hesitated to play that puck. Devon Taves will try to pin it against the boards. McDavid out to Bouchard. Trying to go to Draisaitl.
What are you doing, Boosh? Take the shot or make the pass. No more of this happy fucking passy.
Avalanche, they've been aggressive and they've gotten away from it. Good sticks. Kiviranta has not given time and space out on the flanks. A couple distant shots from Bouchard, but that's it.
Second unit on. Jeff Skinner tried to bank it off the goaltender. Now, of course, Kelly out of the box, 5-on-5. Klingberg, a leaping play to keep it in at the line. And now Kelly up ice with Lehkonen and Kiviranta. Lehkonen, shot, handled by Pickard. And he'll freeze it.
No goals on either power play to start the second period. Picard with a good save there.
This period brought to you by Safeway. Play Safeway My NHL Picks weekly.
Regardless if the Oilers win this game or not, I'm staying off social media tonight because I don't want to hear about how Skinner looked. That's fucking stupid. He's not getting no $10 million, Epic. If he gets $10 million, I will buy a house.
For a face-off to his right.
We love you, Northern. It's awesome. Power play Oilers.
And they're going to check here.
Ryan Smith gets a stick to the face. Guys, I'm not going to lie. When I've seen Kasperi Kapanen without his helmet on, he looks like Ryan Smith did. Obviously, with the mustache, Ryan Smith was very clean-shaved. throughout his entire career. But hey, yeah, keep your stick down there, Nietzsche. High sticking for the Colorado Avalanche. Come on, Oilers, here's your chance. Get the goal.
Takes the high sticking penalty, so right back on the power play for Edmonton.
To tell you what, if Colorado loses this game, Louis, they're going to look back at this 6-minute stretch as some real missed opportunities and some self-induced mistakes.
Self-induced mistakes. All right. Let's talk about Colorado again as if they're the home broadcast team. I miss NHL Network. I miss the old NHL Network, guys, where you could watch out-of-market games and have it with no broadcast, just in rink view. I miss those days. McDavid can't get across the blue line. Again, the power play is inept. Shit. Sunk. Yeah, it's Skinner's fault. Skinner's fault.
Tough shit for Evan Bouchard. This puck comes to him right off the faceoff, and I thought he could have walked it right down Main Street and had a higher quality shot, but he elects to pass it off and gets turned over, and then here, just on his drop pass, it's a great read. It's a great read. You see that with every power play trying to load up. The second wave is what comes down the ice. And Parker Kelly, with a nice pick-off, finds McCarr, who sneaks in, and he made short work of that short side shot up over top of the glove of Calvin Pickard, his second of the night.
That's his second short-handed goal this year, Edmonton. Only the third it's permitted. So now, your second unit is out there, and the game turns again. Back in Colorado's favorite 4-2. First two-goal lead for either side. Corey Perry out to Darnell Nurse. Pass tipped by Kelly, kept alive by Jeff Skinner. Return to Skinner by Perry. And now again, Jeff Skinner from Nurse. Nurse a one-timer, and that was partially blocked. Rebound loose. Jeff Skinner's on it. Takes it back from Perry. Nurse serves it up for Ekholm. Here's Jeff Skinner. Perry tried to go backdoor to Adam Henrique. Logan O'Connor failed in his bid to get that puck down the ice. Now it's Matthias Ekholm.
12 minutes left to go in the second period. 4-2 Colorado on the back of a shorthanded goal by McCarr. Scores! Corey Perry! We got ourselves a 4-3 hockey game. Ugly. Fucking ugly. Win fucking ugly. Win fucking ugly.
And as I continue, you know they get sweeter. So what can I do? I really value my lord. To me, son is just like a boy. And you think it's all good. Let me jump in and send in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita, all I need. A little bit of Rita, what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica.
Win fucking ugly. I don't care how you win. Just fucking do it ugly.
12th of the year, 4-3.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by Boston Pizza. A fast lunch doesn't have...
It comes back to this team is fucking bored. I swear it. Like it's starting to lead credence to what he's told me. This team is bored. It sucks to say, but this team is bored. When Perry gets his 11th and 12th of the year, 1 5-on-5 from Henry. Oh, they changed it. They gave the assist to Henrique instead of Kulak. All right, well, that changes everything because that takes away a point for those fantasy people. And then you have Lykinen scoring. Let me get you all caught up on the goal scoring as soon as I'm caught up on my writing here. "23 goals for Lykinen. Like, how many forwards for the Oilers have 20, let alone 23? Makar gets his 22nd, shorthanded, of course. Jeff Skinner gets the assist on the Perry goal to make it 4-3 Colorado. Let me get you caught up. Avalanche have a power play bullshit call, whatever it is, what it is. McKinnon scores his 21st of the year, 1-0 Colorado. The Oilers get a benefit of the doubt on a bullshit call of their own. Draisaitl scores. He makes it to 1-1. Draisaitl with his 39th of the year makes it 1-1. Assisted by Bouchard and Hopkins. Makar, not even a minute later, and I mean a fucking minute later, Makar goes and scores, makes it 2-1 Colorado. Corey Perry scores. Not even a minute after that, makes it 2-2, assisted by Captain Henrique. Lykinen, late in the first period, makes it 3-2 Colorado, his 23rd of the year. Picard replaces Skinner. Colorado gets a power play, they don't score. Oilers get a power play, they don't score. Both power plays looked fucking trash. Terrible. Skadooshi. Garbage-inoed. Oilers get another power play. Colorado gets a shorthanded goal by Makar. Bad giveaway by Bush. And it's 4-2 Colorado. Perry scores on a power play, assisted by Jeff Skinner, and it's 4-3. Now that you got it good understood, we're all caught up. What are you talking about if we get a second line? Yanis, we do have a second line, my friend. It doesn't matter if the cap goes up by $1 billion or $100 billion. Bouchard's not making money with the Oilers. Bouchard's contract with the Oilers next year is 5 times 5. Numbers I've been told through the organization, they're going to go 6 by 5. Bouchard's camp wants 9.5. The Oilers have already told him to go kick rocks. Ekholm was added as an assist. Now, you're not wrong, Barbershop. The Oilers' special teams is killing today. Board. And that's offside. So I will tell you this. Bouchard's camp went with the Oilers in the offseason and they had a discussion. His agent wants him to make 9.5 over 6. The Oilers offered back and said, here's 4.5 over 5. Bouchard said no. He countered back. Oilers countered back with 5.5 over 5. The Oilers are not going to pay Bouchard more than 5 years at $6 million tops. And as far as the second line goes, the Oilers have a second line. It's Draisaitl, it's Podkolzin, it's Arvidsson. That's going to be a killer second line. The first line is Hopkins, Hyman, McDavid. Your third line is Captain Perry, Henrique. Captain Perry, Hopkins. Your fourth line is Perry, Henrique, Janmark. There's nothing wrong with those 4 lines at all. You're not wrong about that. That second line power play should start more. You know what it comes down to? Shooting the fucking puck. It comes down to this little thing right here. They shoot it. You shoot it. You don't pass it in the net. You whip it and you shoot it. And it's a good thing I have really good grip strength. Otherwise, this puck would have flown and hit the TV, and I would have been screwed. If he makes $8 million, it won't be with the Oilers. If he makes $8 million coming up, Epic, it'll be a sign and trade. The Oilers will sign him to the deal and then trade him. No, Nuge isn't on 2 lines. Yeah, I said Nuge twice. Yeah, I know I did. I meant to say Kane when he comes back. Kane when he comes back for the power play. He comes back for the playoffs. The Oilers' top 9 are so good and so stacked. That's why I say, who are we going to get rid of? Everybody's talking Besser's coming to Edmonton now. We're talking Brad Marchand's coming to Edmonton. Who goes? Who sits in that lineup? Who in the top 6 goes out of the lineup? Because Besser's not playing 3rd or 4th line. Brad Marchand's not playing 3rd or 4th line. Oh, good night, Nikki. Please take care. Happy anniversary again. I know, everybody's saying that, Trucker, but you can't trade Bouchard. For all of his flaws, he is actually a really good defenseman. I will put it this way. For every dumb play he makes 4 or 5 good ones. It just so happens that tonight he compounded the dumbness. He went and did the dumb times 2. Yeah, let's talk about the Colorado goals. No, remember we're part of the Sportsnet broadcast crew, the Edmonton Oilers broadcast crew? No, we're not the Edmonton Oilers broadcast team. We're the Colorado Avalanche adjacent broadcast team.
McKinnon now has 86 and 3 primary assists.
Nobody cares, Louis.
To go along with a goal, here's Brett Kulak. Threw it across, stepping up Emerson, and that slides all the way out to center. His 11th 3-point game of the year and his 2nd in as many nights.
We'll see, Epic. I hope you're wrong, but you could be right.
McKinnon and Cale Makar, who scored twice tonight to go along with an assist. That's an icing call whistle against Edmonton. Well, he draws so much attention.
Derek Ryan is going to be sneaky good in the playoffs.
Because of that, he's a passer first. And he always has been through his career. That shot has really evolved, and he's such a quick release. He skates off the stride and off the stick.
We're 5 minutes talking about Nathan McKinnon now. 5 minutes straight time talking about Nathan McKinnon.
Which leads the National Hockey League. So,
damn. They do realize that the best player in the world is on the orange team, right? On the blue team. Power play Oilers again. Hey, Nietzsche, you like that penalty box, do you? So, Nietzsche, you like that girl sitting in the second row? She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a kid, I know. River red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. Ooh. Sorry, that was Likinen. You're not wrong, Bunny. We need to score on this power play. You know what sucks for Colorado, though? If this game gets out of hand going the other way, they're cooked. They don't have a backup. Oh, I hate this passing power play. It's so predictable. Oh, I know you don't want to be right, but I get that feeling too. But I also get a feeling that Bowman knows he can't give that to Bouchard. The only way you give that to Bouchard, and I'm going to be honest, the only way you give Bouchard more than 6.5 or even 6 is if he has 50 points in the playoffs. Oh, yeah, he's going to be back. Yeah, he will, Jodes. He absolutely will play a playoff game for the Oilers this year. Derek Ryan will be in the playoff lineup for the Edmonton Oilers in the bottom 6 role. I will bet my left nut Derek Ryan will be in the lineup for the Oilers in the playoffs.
Get a little more direct. Face-off win for Kelly, and that's slapped off the boards and out by Taves.
There's lots to visit in Sask. It also depends on what part of Saskatchewan you're going to. Trucker, that's not true. There's lots to do in Saskatchewan. If you go north Saskatchewan, there's lots to do. You go middle of Saskatchewan, it's dead. You go south Saskatchewan, there's a few.
Colorado will change. Long change in the second period. The Avalanche able to get.
They can say that all they want, or the Oilers can turn around and say, how do we know that the Flyer wasn't last year? How do we know that last year wasn't the fluke year and the rest is going to be what we see? But I get the devil's advocate that you're playing. I like it. Fishing, hunting. Paradise Falls is amazing. Different situation though, Jodes. Very different situation. Seth Jones is a better defensive defenseman than what Bouchard is. Wow, what a power play. Can't even get a shot on net. Colorado's had the best opportunities on this power play. Fuck this team, man. No good. No fucking good. They will next year. Savoy will be a full-time NHLer next year. Philip Kemp is going back down to Bakersfield after the All-Star break. There's lots to do and see in Edmonton. We're not that far away from the mountains. Inside Edmonton ourselves, we got a pretty nice arena. Yeah, you're not wrong. Another spectacular power play. We got a really good, nice arena. We got some good sights to see, like the Marymount Flower Auditorium. We got the museum. I'm not going to say our zoo's any good because our zoo's kind of crap. You're playing NHL right now? Awesome. I might jump on NHL later tonight. I got to dust off. Optimus Dust needs some... Optimus Plug needs to make an appearance in NHL 25 tonight for Chell. Some 3-on-3. But they're going to send Noah Philp down. He didn't pan out, but it's not his fault. He's not a bottom six player. No, Jodes, he doesn't. But that's also on the players too. Just because you have the skill to make the passes doesn't mean you should. We need more shooters on the power play. Oh man, the West Edmonton Mall will keep you busy for days. We got water park in there, we got a movie theater in there, a go-kart track in there, ice skating rink in there. Oh man. 2 mini putts, mini golf courses there, virtual racing, F1 and NASCAR.
I think I still have it. There would be too much pain afterwards. There's a chance for Colorado.
Yeah, they did, Duncan. Like I said, Jets are a good regular season team.
To keep it 4-3 Avalanche.
Honestly, the Jets are a great regular season team. They are an amazing regular season team. But come April 15th, they just shut it down. They're not getting paid anymore, right? And I want the Jets to continue winning. Yes, there is a shoot. Diane! Guess what I can do? I could go to Wild West. $100 well worth it. Hey Jay, what's Stuart Skinner's save percentage in the second period? How about Sportsnet stats do that? His save percentage in the first period is what? 879? His save percentage in the second period, what's that? 997? But they won't tell you that, right? No, I have NHL 25, buddy. You can shoot all kinds of weapons. Semi-automatic, automatic, machine gun, handgun, pistols, shotgun, 22s, shot-off shotgun. I mean, I know nothing about guns. Nothing at all.
Being in the league, and he'll turn 40 this year and still putting pucks in the net.
Well, his goals per 60 minutes is in the upper echelon of the entire league. You pointed out, Louis, he scores those goals, not playing a ton of power play, 12, 13 minutes behind it. Shot from Duran trickles on net, right past save made by Pickard, rebound. Creating space, parsing it. Controlled against Bouchard. And he's drawn a penalty against Devin Bouchard. Or are they going to call both here?
Both of them! 4-on-4, you idiot!
I think there's going to be two. You're right. Bouchard motioned right away. Actually, this isn't going to. They're both going. Yeah, I think Bouchard felt he was going to get away with it, but they are taking both of them. Had to stick in a little too deep, and Parson is going to get.
Philadelphia's going to win because all the betting money is on Kansas.
Here it is. Here, good closure. And once he gets that stick in there, you can see the arm come back and just hook onto the stick of Bouchard. Once he tries to pull it out, right there, just grabs onto it in between his hands, but also pulls it into his body. And
Yeah.
I think that's the right call.
So as a result, 4-on-4. One way to make this game even more exciting is take two off the ice. Off the draw, steer
Like
the
it needs to
Nugent
get
Hopkins
faster.
by Pickard. So Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl, and Cole streaking down the left-hand side with Klingberg for Edmonton. Colorado counters with Taves, Aegis, McCarr, and McKinnon. Klingberg out of the reach of Nugent Hopkins. Now McCarr. Reset for Taves, ducking around. Leon Draisaitl gives it up for McKinnon. Now Aegis. Gaining the line.
Yeah.
Sends it around the boards through Klingberg.
There's always ways around that, though, Jotes.
Feeling the back pressure, tried to center, and Draisaitl picked it off. Looking for Taves. Draisaitl read it, made the interception, and now Nugent.
Do you now, Jotes? Do you call them thunder and lightning?
Crossing. Draisaitl, beautiful move.
Scores! Leon Draisaitl! Woo! Uh-oh. We're tired of hearing about Nathan McKinnon, Leon says. Talk about me now, motherfuckers.
5 goals without a goal against this year.
Everybody in the crowd, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay because on the team I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they get sweeter. So what can I do? I really value my lord. To me, son is just like a boy. Anything live, it's all good. Let me jump in and sing in the trumpet. A little bit of money.
So are they going to talk about Leon Draisaitl for 5 minutes straight like they talked about Nathan McKinnon? Because that was getting fucking annoying. McKinnon this, McKinnon that, McKinnon. Hey, Blackwood, you're not looking too good there, bud. 4 goals on 15 shots.
But that play right there is an argument for Selke Hart.
He's been literally knocking on that door all year long for the Selke.
40th goal of the year scored by Draisaitl.
The fact that he's playing a 200-foot game. Here's the defensive play you're talking about, Jack. Just a great read on that pass.
Yeah, no, it's
The whole plan motion going the other way.
it's hilarious how high scoring this game is going to be.
For his 40th of the year. Good chance by Arvidsson on that last pass by McDavid.
Both of them have 2 goals. Hopkins with the assist.
Exactly where he was.
Good on the Hopkins machine.
Blackwood did a good job of getting out Tommy Lopez to come off some of the angle there.
Talk about read.
Good luck, Lubo, figuring out who your 3 stars are going to be of the game. Who your 3 standouts are. You might have to have your 3 and then like 8 honorable mentions.
Arvidsson, McCarr tries to drag to the middle, bumped loose. No one knows where it is. Ross Colton finally found it against Nurse. Put it on to O'Connor, Cale McCarr. Shot, flying glove.
So Cale McCarr and Jonathan Taves are going to be out there for the full 4-on-4. The Oilers have already switched their forwards and defense. That's fucking pathetic. Like, that's why I don't have any faith in Colorado at all. You don't have anybody other than McCarr and Devon Taves. Nobody other than Devon Taves and Nathan and McCarr to play defense for you. It's a drop-off when they get off the ice, and they play half the game. Fucking can't stand teams that just ride 2 defensemen for half a game. That's a trip and a half.
Well, these 2 teams can't help themselves. Lackett and McKinnon off the toe of the stick. Chip back the other way, but Colson trying to fight through Middleton. Shovel up to Aegis, twisted back towards center. Aegis again, punched up for Lackett. McKinnon will change with 2 minutes to go in the second period. We are tied at 4.
5-on-5, minute and a half left to go in the second period. 4-4 hockey game. Shots are 17-14 for Colorado. We'll get you caught up in the next whistle, guys. There's a lot to unpack. A lot to talk about. I'm glad you're all here. My name's Matt for OilersFanReaction. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Greatly appreciate all you ugly mother you-know-whats. You're not ugly. Where's Oilers Time Bob? As soon as I said that, all I could think of was, I don't smell. I'm like, where'd Bob go? That's a penalty? A hip check is a penalty? What are we doing now? Hip checks are penalties.
Won't be an extra penalty here. I thought Middleton came in and roughed up Nurse a little bit. That's probably what he's saying.
That's a joke. So we can't stick lift and we can't body check and neutral ice.
He came in pretty aggressively. Looks like he's being led over there, but I don't know if they're going to give Middleton one. They might here. They might even this up. Nope.
Wow, the only penalty is to Nurse.
Defensive play and then
What a joke.
there as he gets tangled up inside. Drury tries to make the inside move, and then Middleton comes over and
So I guess if you're Darnell Nurse trying to stop, you can't stop in the NHL. You can't hold your ground if you're an NHL defenseman. Unless your name's Nathan McCarr, Cale McCarr, and you can use your hand as your stick as a weapon. What a joke. Colorado on the power play.
One for the previous 2. Jonathan Drouin. They lost momentum on that earlier power play in this period. The Oilers start this one with light pass clear.
I don't know, Epic. I don't know what's a penalty, what's not a penalty anymore.
Martin Aegis. Up through center. Drouin. Back in. Poked and passed.
1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining in the second period.
Martin Aegis. Curled it back. McCarr. Drouin. McCarr back to Drouin. McCarr. Edmonton keeping it on that right side, away from McKinnon. Durand and Natchez. Now it's rotated over. McKinnon. Spin on Connor Brown, who stripped him and cleared.
What a play by Connor Brown. We're going to go into the second period tied at 4. Oh, did you hear McKinnon? Did you hear the little bitch McKinnon? That's a penalty, ref. That's a penalty. Yeah, so is everything that fucking McCarr has done to McDavid that period. Oh, yeah, he's still beaking at the ref. Holy shit, man. Remember when the Oilers got a penalty for talking too much to the officials? Anyways, it's 4-4 after, too. If you don't like exciting hockey, this isn't for you. We're going to do the full recap of this game. Yeah, let's show the Colorado Avalanche and every fucking player on their team how great they are. Whew. I'm going to turn my back for about 5 seconds on the people. I had a pen here somewhere that was a different color, I swear. I got to take the assist away from Kulak, unfortunately, because the NHL doesn't like Kulak assists. Oh, unfortunately, the Oilers were down after 1. If the Oilers could just start on time. Like, I get a lot of it has to do with goaltending, but the team itself needs to kind of wake up in the first period. You would do yourself a lot of favors by waking up. McCarr's got 2, Perry's got 2, and Draisaitl's got 2. Who had that on their scoreboard? Oh, that baby is not happy at all. She's not happy. Medicine time. Sorry for yelling in your guys' ears. Like I said, I think the Oilers just like to sleepwalk through games. This game's going to be a 9-8 final. I don't have enough whiteboard. All right, I'm back. There are tablets on every NHL bench now because the kids nowadays want to see that great Michigan goal up close and personal. I hate that. If I was a coach in the NHL, and this is just me speaking for me, if I was a coach in the NHL, I would ban tablets on the bench. Or he's calling his bookie. Yeah, they all have tablets. Where the water bottles are, there's 5 tablets on the bench in front of them. There's 4 or 5 tablets on the bench behind them, and there's screens on the floor where they walk. It's a different NHL. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it, but hey. It is what it is, what it is, what it is. Did I just see that stat right? Corey Perry's first multi-goal game since when? January 24th, 2023. Good God, that's a long time. It's a long time to go between 2-goal games. Call shrug. Oh, they have that too. They have one of those too. But it's for these young kids that are 18, 19, 20, 21 that all they've known. You mean this board right here? This board right here? Yeah, I got one. Alberta Hockey. I got one of those. Right? Like, why can't we hear that? Why can't we hear that? We have heard nothing about that, about the Oilers being that good. Go to the Colorado Avalanche stream. You'll hear them talk about how good the Oilers are. That board gives me painful anxiety. Yeah. As a coach, I love this board. This board comes in handy as a coach. I tell you that much for free. So much you can do with a board like that. Let's talk about the other town scoreboards. I'm pretty sure all the games are underway now. Taking up a lot of your guys' time. I greatly appreciate you guys for being here, by the way. You guys are amazing. Now, Chicago 6, Nashville 1. 5 minutes left to go in the third period. Good God. Get Ryan Donato out of Chicago, please. Colorado 4, Edmonton 4. After 2. Colorado has 48 seconds left to go on the power play. Kings 1, Stars nothing. 12 minutes left to go in the first period there. Make it a final. Pittsburgh 3, Rangers 2. Jets 4, Islanders 3. Ooh wee. I've never used these as a weapon, honestly. I've never felt the need to use this as a weapon. As a coach, I have better ways. See, as a coach, you have tools. You see these lines here? These lines are good tools. And yes, I'm doing that with my fingers on purpose. These lines are really good tools when you have a whistle and you're a coach. Your team's not listening in practice, or they had a bad game and you know they can play better. Blow the whistle. Lines. And you do lines until you're done, until I blow the whistle again. There was one practice on my team. I did this one time because we lost. We lost like 9-1. And it was unexcusable that we lost 9-1. So I told the parents, there's no pucks in practice. If you want to stay here and watch your kids get sick, you're more than welcome to. Just know that they're going to be skating. We got an hour and a half practice. For the first 45 minutes, we're going to be skating lines. After that, we're going to be doing off-ice video. Parents were cool with it. They understood. I did that one time. that team never did it again. I did that one time, and the team I coached ended up going the rest of the season 21-4. Like, we lost games along the way, but never by more than a goal or two. Obviously, you're going to have games where you just don't have it or the other team's better. But we never got outworked and we never got out-hustled to any loose pucks. It was good to see, and yeah, some players on that team probably didn't like me after that and probably never talked to me after that. I'm okay with it. And, like, I'm going to be honest, it's not like I was coaching, like, little kids or house league. You know, it's completely different when you're coaching house league where you know these kids are mid players. You've got one really good guy who might make it to AAA, but the rest are here because their parents wanted them to join an activity, and hockey was the activity that they chose living in Canada. No, I was coaching high-end kids that their parents paid a lot of money to take their kids to hockey school. You were 12? Yeah, I would never do that to a 12-year-old. Let me get that straight. I wouldn't do that to anybody under the age of 15. I've coached from Timbits all the way to midget. So it's like, it's what do they say? If you can't teach. I couldn't play hockey for the life of me. I was too much of an enforcer, too much of a meathead. But I know the game and I think the game. Why are we crying, though? My little Rosie's all upset upstairs. Oh, man. See, I played football as well. So, yeah, the cardio was never an issue with me, man. I can still run. Not in short spurts. I am not a sprinter. I will never be a sprinter. But once I get going, I'm like a fat man downhill. Once I'm going, I'm gone. Put me in the 1800. Man, I was good at long distance running. 4,000. Yeah, and basketball. No, I could run. I had cardio for days. Oh, but don't expect me to do a sprint of 100 meters or 200 meters. I will be the last guy across that line every time. This body is not built for sprinting. It is long distance running. Yeah. I tell my players in the off season, games aren't won on the ice. I would say 80% of hockey games, football games, basketball games are not won on the court out there. It's won in the work you do. The off-season training, the workout that you do, the food you put in your body, how you treat your body, that's where these games are won. It helps that some players have God-given talent to be able to do whatever they want. Right? Oh, you're not wrong, Lou. It's like, and then you turn 30. Like, I swear, great shape, felt good, didn't feel any pain, and then I hit 35. And I roll out of bed one morning and my back hurt. It's like, ow, my back hurt. You hit 35 and your back hurts. You just got aches and sprains and everything else, right? Like, but speaking of this Oiler team, I think this team is okay today. I think they've calmed down. They pulled Skinner. It was probably the right choice. He just wasn't his night. Hey, goalies have that, even the great ones. And now it's up to the Oilers in the front of them to do it. Third period's the best period, right? That's why they say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. We just need one more goal than the Colorado Avalanche today. Four Nations begins on Wednesday. I don't know what day Wednesday is, and it ends on Sunday, I believe. Oof. No, Joe. That's actually the funniest thing. They're trying to win hockey games. That is the worst part about what the Predators are doing this year. They're trying to win. They just can't. They have too much of what the Oilers have and not enough of what the Oilers have, if that makes sense. Nashville has too much skill, but no will to back it up. Whereas the Oilers have a lot of skill, but they do have that will to back it up, if that makes sense. You know what? I'm getting there, man. I am getting there, and I will get there eventually. Getting older is not a race. It's a marathon, right? Like, getting older definitely, you take longer stretches when you go do things like shinny hockey. You take longer stretches on the boards. You kind of do this with your body to get your back going. When you hit the golf course, you put the club behind your back, and you just stretch out those muscles way more. Thank you, Jodes. Yeah, like I really should be paying attention to the Four Nations, but I'm honest with you guys, I'm not. Just, I don't know. I didn't like it when it was announced. It's a money grab that's not making money, if that makes sense. It's another way to sell jerseys. Speaking of jerseys, look out for the Oilers jersey next year. Look out for the Oilers' third jersey next year. It's going to look pretty sick. Not going to tell you guys too much about it. Just be on the lookout for it. New logo, new design. Color scheme might be a little different as well. They're going to wear it for 15 games next year. All I will say is it won't have an oil drop in it.
This was the coach before the game on Tuesday night.
As you get set for the final stretch before the Four Nations face-off break, what are you hoping to achieve this week? Not 3 wins. Not so they're all time.
3 wins.
Coach is 20 minutes or maybe more away from doing that. I'm not sure what he'll be doing.
Where can you find what?
But I do know that many people will be turned to
The jersey I'm wearing right now? Any store. The Edmonton Oilers online store.
Canada's team as well as the other
Any sporting goods stores that sell jerseys.
and company, Louis and John.
The one thing about Chris Knobloch, he is a walking Coles note. I mean, he is just
Yes, Lubo. They're going back to the black skate permanently, yeah.
more than he needs to.
They're, that's been in works since the beginning of this year. Just because of how much the fans love that jersey. They're getting rid of the Orca whale. It won't be available till next season. And not until the Oilers wear it on the ice. So, first homestand.
Colorado power play, remember, for 45 seconds. In my estimation, the Avalanche's demise came with that failed second period power play. They got the shorty, but not Edmonton life in this game. We've talked about ad nauseum over the course
Wow.
of the year. That's a dangerous, dangerous deal with a veteran club who knows how to rally. seconds of the period. Not promising for Colorado. McKinnon trying to change that. Arturi Lincoln. Back to McCarr. Natchez. McKinnon tries a shot. That was blocked. Nurse is out of the box. And he's fouled by Nugent. Straight shot off the rush. And he missed on a block.
Nurse out of the box. Shot way high.
He released that shot a hair quicker than he wanted. McDavid again. This time to Bouchard. Able to get one on net. Flip
That would have been something.
by Kelly. Retrieved by Kulak. Kelly pressure on Bouchard. What a strike to McDavid. In over the line. Zach Hyman. Wrist shot. That hit Blackwood up near the ear hole. Draisaitl back to McDavid. Fresh off the successful kill. Loaded up. Bouchard a shot tipped out of play by Hyman. And that mask, I believe, was dislodged. We got some loose straps back there for Mackenzie Blackwood.
Rocket from Zach Hyman. Here's Darnell Nurse. He wants that puck. They have to slow up a little bit. And he had Kel McCarr just barreling down on him. As you mentioned, so have to release that a little quicker. Here's that high one. And it's a ripper by Zach Hyman as he releases that aggressively up into the face of Blackwood. He shrugged it off, stuck around, and fixed his helmet afterwards. As Zach Hyman also had a tip on that play from a Bouchard shot that got a little too much.
What do you mean, bugged?
For the glass, but a good pushback right after a penalty kill.
Off the draw, the puck flipped out by Colorado. Klingberg to Nurse. Smacked back in immediately. Gerard looking for Miles Woods. Louis predicted. A lot of top players on the ice tonight with lots of ice time.
Bad giveaway there by Klingberg.
Goes to Miles Wood. Both teams' final game before the break. Swept to the corner by Pickard. And now you've got
Oilers don't play again until the 22nd when they're on an East Coast road trip. They come back from the break and play 2 back-to-backs at 11 o'clock on Saturday, Sunday. What a brutal schedule.
Job down the stretch in 2023 when the Devils made the playoffs. He's come to Colorado by way of San Jose. Emerson.
Wow. So you're allowed to stick lift if you're one team.
Ready for serious contention as long as Blackwood was going to be under contract. Obviously, Colorado in a different situation.
There was a trip. McDavid got tripped at center ice. No call. That's offside. So McDavid gets tripped, and we're not going to call that. Interesting. Like I said, McCarr gets away with so much fucking shit. It's stupid.
McDavid has been kept off the score sheet here in this game so far. Gets dumped a little bit here. No puck on the play. Gets doubled.
That is a trip!
But that's how much attention he
That's a fucking trip!
There's been a penalty there to DeHaan for tripping but not called.
How the fuck do you miss that as an NHL official? Shouldn't you be looking where McDavid is at all times?
Score between the two teams, and that's a firepower they both have.
Holy fuck.
It's going to be a great A.
Face-off win for Henrique against Nate McKinnon. Ekholm put it toward the net, deflected by McCarr, held in by Kapanen. Lehkonen attempted clear, and indeed, Ekholm will just lift it.
16 minutes left to go in the third period. Shots are 22-19 for the Oilers. Scores 4-4.
16:46 to play.
This period brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Damn.
Home of no payments, no interest for 1 year.
Quick little double shift here for Chris Knobloch, and this offensive zone face-off loading up the big line with McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman.
Loading up the big line. Good to see. Got to win the face-off, though, if you're McDavid on that.
Comes over to launch one ahead for Lehkonen. Natchez and McKinnon heading for the net. Wrist shot. Pulled it wide. Rebound McKinnon snapped it off the blocker of Pickard, and that sails out of play.
And how fast the Avalanche forwards shot the zone there. When you have confidence in your defenseman getting the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, when you're defenseman.
Look how far up the ice both Natchez and Lehkonen were. It was McKinnon coming from the center position that eventually gets this puck in a little drop pass. And with that
Not wrong, Epic. Not wrong.
To the net
He tries that quick little release short side. It's amazing. He can turn things that don't look like much into a...
When are we going to start talking about the fact that Draisaitl has 2 goals? No, we got to talk about McKinnon. Is it because Nathan McKinnon's Canadian? Is this really because Nathan McKinnon is from Nova Scotia? And there's Nova Scotia people watching this hockey game, Canada-wide on Sportsnet. So you got to talk about the Canadian kid more than the guy that you're actually broadcasting for as the Oilers team? Joke City.
Discuss where this face-off should be held, and they're going to keep it to the left of Blackwood. Jared Bender now in his 9th season. He's been in the playoffs 7 straight times. Won the Cup in 2022. But this team also has had its share of bitter disappointments.
Yeah. It's been a team that seems to not be able to escape the injury bug in each year respectively too, Jack. And key players. Obviously,
Holy fuck.
the biggest one that we've talked
Draisaitl gets hurt. McDavid gets hurt. Kane's hurt. Nurse has been hurt. Key players for the Oilers also get hurt. Let's talk about those two there, Louis.
You know, just
Fuck me, man.
a tremendous player, great human being, but a guy that's, from all accounts in the Avalanche room, putting in heavy work to try and play once again.
This guy taking the face off, Yoel Kiviranta, responsible for one of those heartbreaking defeats. Game 7 hat trick when he was a member of Dallas against Colorado.
Like, I just hate how they talk so much about the other team. Like, yes, every team has injuries. Fuck, every team has injuries. It's called the NHL.
Yanmark chiseled it free for Brown. Nurse back down low to Yanmark. Yanmark trying to carve his way inside. Couldn't do it. And chipping and charging will be Logan O'Connor. Nurse guides it over to Klingberg. Deflection. Klingberg lost it in the skates. And Avalanche will try to take advantage here. Drury to Miles Wood. Nurse raced in. Keith Middleton lets a shot fly. That was towed aside by Calvin Decker. Rebound chipped out by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Middleton lumbers back.
That's not icing.
This is baseball. They'd be changing that puck.
That's not fucking icing. Come on, ref.
Download the new Play Alberta Sportsbook app.
It's just bothersome, man. Like, be a homer for fuck's sakes.
McKinnon bearing down against Ryan Nugent-Hopkins after the icing call, and off the face-off, here's McCarr. Trying to give it up for McKinnon. That was deflected away by Connor Brown. Takes the outlet for Nurse and scampers to center. Taves defending his line. And couldn't handle that return pass from McCarr. McDavid Boucher, a dangerous tip by Arvidsson. A good save by Blackwood. Shoveled down low by Hyman.
It's just, I don't get that. Bring back Oilers pay-per-view.
2-1-4-2. But now we're even again. Devon Taves.
Are you serious? Devon Taves, you little fucktard.
Like, I mean, 5 seconds after the fact.
Roughing.
But it's a penalty.
Devon Taves, you little fucking diving bitch.
Interference instead of roughing. He catches him with an elbow. He sets the pick here. He steps in front of him, so he knows he's got some speed. But right here, bam, catches him with a...
He doesn't even touch him.
forearm, and
He doesn't even touch him.
could be a situation that-
Doesn't even touch him.
Maybe he's thinking the other official's going to get
Wow.
When he doesn't, he decides that that's
Wow.
what he's seen, and he's right on this one.
Don't call the trip though, right, ref? Can't call those.
The Avalanche, 1 of 3, looking for the tiebreaker.
What a joke. Wow. I mean, when you're out there with McCarr all the time, you kind of get the benefit of the doubt on those bullshit calls.
And Coleman Nugent Hopkins out
Holy fuck. So the next time McDavid gets tripped, I want an arm in the air. 5-on-3.
Starting to snowball. And for the Avalanche. And Chris Knobloch not happy with something here. Maybe doesn't like the call that happens, but again, it's the quickness and the attacking. There's the dog by Lehkonen. Pop that puck in, and then it's a quick feed from McKinnon. And then, you know what? Nugent Hopkins does have that stick kind of tangled up in there. Right there at the end.
Hey, Louis, shut the fuck up. Why don't you call the penalties?
Why don't you call the penalties when the Oilers get held, hooked, slashed, tripped? Call that. Be an objective fucking broadcaster. Call those for the Oilers. You fucking prick.
I don't know whether Jared Bednar noticed it. Yeah, they're going to have a discussion right now. Maybe go over the door's open here. So whenever the door's open, they don't usually drop the puck until.
What a fucking clown show.
Keeping the door open to try and get the referee's attention. It doesn't seem to want to come over. 5 seconds to go on.
Can you imagine if the Oilers had a 5-on-3 this game?
So off the draw, McCarr. McKinnon.
Fucking brutal, man.
Give it right back to Nate McKinnon. A shot and a save made by Pickard. And the helmet comes off. Kulak, Nurse, and Adam Henrique entrusted with a kill.
I just don't get it. Like, I don't get how you miss an open ice trip, but then you call something as ticky-tack as that. I don't understand. As an official myself. Oh, you got no idea, my friend. You got no idea. As an official, it's just, I'd be embarrassed.
Another one, take a high one from Hyman. He shrugged that one off, but this is Calvin Pickard right now, just taking his time, settling things down here, understanding it's a critical junction in this game.
He's ready. Face off. One by McKinnon. McCarr. Snapshot save. Rebound McCarr. Still a minute.
Almost 2 minutes of power 5-on-3. Like, I don't know, man.
Here's McKinnon. Into the zone. One touch to McCarr for Natchez. Now McKinnon.
45 seconds left to go on a 5-on-3 for Colorado. 13 minutes left to go in the third period. 4-4 hockey game.
Natchez. Saucer to McCarr. Cross ice. Good read by Emerson. McKinnon. In front. Trying to center. Graham got it. McCarr.
Kill the first one. Kill the second one. Let's go. Come on, Yanmark. Get it out the zone. Atta boy, baby. 20 seconds left to go on the power play. And you're going to see McCarr, McKinnon, and all those dumb fucks out there for the full 4-minute power play. There's interference. A whole fucking lot of it. First one killed. 30 seconds left to go in the second one. And out the zone it goes. Oilers kill this, they're winning this fucking game. Because they're getting the next two. They're getting the next 2 power plays. Oilers kill this, the game is theirs.
Where Colorado's had a power play goal and a shorthanded goal, you still believe the special teams have altered this game in favor of Edmonton.
And just like that, the Oilers kill the 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. Should never be a 5-on-3. Oh, was that a penalty too, ref? The guy fell over. Womp womp. What a joke.
Cleared by Middlestad. Calvin Pickard weathered it in one end. Now Edmonton will try to go win it at the other. McDavid came up high on to Hahn. Draisaitl burrows his way in.
Just run people the fuck over. You're going to get a penalty for hitting anyway. Might as well make sure it's 2 minutes well worth it. Lindbergh, I like that. Lindbergh.
Backhanded in front. Colorado had it, lost it, did not get it cleared. McDavid trying to shovel it in front. O'Connor put it up the right-hand side, and Parker Kelly, who's played a good game tonight. Smartly,
I wouldn't say they're back, but they're looking better than that first period. It's almost like the Oilers need a period to figure their shit out. Thank you for coming out, Pickard, and saving Nurse's ass.
Nurse to McDavid. Draisaitl in front.
Draisaitl throws the puck away. God. That's offside, you fucknut.
Against Colorado.
Excellent 5-on-3 penalty kill here about the Edmonton Oilers. All hands on deck. Pickard making saves. This is great closure right here by Ekholm. Got a snub.
Oh, Louis does know how to talk good about the Oilers. Holy shit, Louis. Going to commercial break, he actually said something good about an Oiler player. Write that down. Oh, man, we got ourselves a 4-4 hockey game. If you're not entertained by this or by me, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think this game is boredom as much as they're just played a lot of hockey in the last week and a half. This is their third game in 5 nights. And Colorado played last night. So this game is coming down to 2 teams that are going to be going into a break that have played a lot of hockey this last week. And they're just done. They're mentally and physically fatigued. Thank you, Trucker. I try. I try and keep it light. I try and keep it. I try to tell you guys how a fan watching feels sitting on a couch. Not just, well, that play kind of sucked. I wouldn't have called that a penalty, but that was a penalty, I guess. And I do watch those streamers, and it just bores me. It bores me that they'd rather talk about what's going on the ice and not giving you their true heartfelt feelings about it. Well, I'm monetized and I don't want to ruffle any feathers, so I'm just going to talk like this. Draisaitl passes the puck to McDavid. McDavid shoots the puck. He hits the post. Wow, that could have went in. Yeah. I don't know if there'll be a trade freeze, Joe. I kind of will look that up, though. Big save by Picard there.
That one took a funny hop into Pickard and handcuffed him a little bit. Ekholm was in behind him to make sure that if it dribbled through that he was there to get it out of harm's way. Protected his goaltender when he makes the save. Good coverage here, but you're going to see this go off the skate, and find its way into the pads of Pickard. He's got to kind of fall back to make sure that it doesn't dribble through.
Back into that Bouchard and into Pickard. Here's Connor McDavid against McKinnon defensively. And that shot fanned aside by Blackwood.
There is no roster freeze for the Four Nations Cup. So teams will be able to trade whoever they can trade during the Four Nations Cup. No roster freeze. So that's kind of a good and bad thing for teams, right? You could have a team one day wake up. That's a penalty, no? Probably not.
Albeit momentarily is Lakin able to clear. 9.5 to go with what is
Nope, full movement.
predictably highly entertaining game.
Full movement.
Level Taves.
How he did it. That little shot by Parsonen afterwards. He leveled
Here's a
Taves.
steal by Jeff Skinner. In transition, Draisaitl trying to twist up Taves, who recovered and slashed it off his stick.
So yeah,
At the last second, he
you
gets
still
the
have to be
shot.
roster
Trying
compliant.
to get to the bench. He's been out there for
You
a
have to
while.
be cap compliant if you're the NHL teams.
Sliding down low. I think both teams, especially the top players, absolutely leaving it all out. They're not going to play for a couple of weeks. The coaches know that.
8.5 left to go in the third period. 4-4 hockey game. Shots are 26-26. What do you expect between two really good teams? Two top teams in the league. Big save by Picard. Have to be cap compliant too, yep. Hey Christian, how's it going? Who are you rooting for, buddy? You're rooting for the Avs or you're rooting for the Oil? Either way, thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate you. This is where you put all your players on an LTIR retroactive 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Lubo. That's fair. It's that third one, right? Maybe Picard? I think Klingberg's had himself a pretty good game. Kapanen hasn't looked that bad. He hasn't looked that good either. Oh, come on. Come on, Yanni. Get that. 7.5 minutes left to go in the third period. Interesting. Middleton holding on to Janmark in the corner, but that's perfectly allowed. I remember when Cogliano played for Colorado. I miss Andrew Cogliano. I wouldn't go that far, Quaid. I wouldn't go that far, kid. If he's so good, why does he suck so bad? He's not even good enough to hoist Draisaitl's jockstrap, let alone McDavid's. But thank you for coming by. Thanks for stopping by, there, kid. We always get that one clown that pops in here, eh? McKinnon's the best diver from Nova Scotia, for sure. Should have joined the Nova Scotia dive team. He's not even the best player out of Nova Scotia, let alone the best player in the league. Okay. He's also played in the league a lot longer, dummy. Hey, my name is Quaid McLaren. I know math. What did he do in the first 5-6 years of his existence in the league? A whole lot of skadoosh. That's right. Oh, there's a trip. Not called. No call on the trip because I'm a Colorado Avalanche player. Yeah, can I get a ring check? Colorado 2? Can I get a ring check? Colorado Avalanche franchise history 3, Oilers franchise history 5, and I'm going all the way back to the Quebec Nordique days, by the way, because that still counts. The Quebec Nordiques were still the Colorado Avalanche. Man, what a sad franchise that was. Quebec, Colorado, sad franchise. Edmonton Oilers, good franchise, have been good. Had a decade of shit, but hey, we're out of that now. But yeah, keep talking, kid. You mean mix McKinnon and the offsides? Do you want to count your offsides? You're a fucking idiot, clown. Like, appreciate you coming here, bringing the drama to the party, but holy fuck, come with facts, man. What happened last year to Colorado? I can't remember. Were they in the finals? Year before that, I can't remember. Were they there either? Weren't they swept in the first round? Huh. What you're saying is completely irrelevant. That's cool, man. Okay, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, I bring to you the troll portion of the night. The dum-dum with dum-dums knows dum-dum nothing. Florida made the Oilers bend over. Right. 7 games, 1 goal. Yeah, okay. Wow. I remember when I was popular in school, too. Oh, boy. Do I watch? No, I don't watch hockey at all. I can't remember, where was Colorado before 2002 when they won their cup? I can't remember. Where were they? Missed the playoffs, missed the playoffs, missed the playoffs, missed the playoffs. What, missed the playoffs, missed the playoffs, missed the playoffs, missed the playoffs? Out in round 1, out in round 2, missed the playoffs, missed the playoffs. You're right though, kid. Wow. No, he's definitely that guy that lost his brain cells to his mom. But no, he's going to leave as soon as the Oilers score a goal and keep quiet like every other troll. He finds his bridge again. How's Blackwood going for you? 4 goals on 25 shots. It was 4 goals on 10, 15 shots. Right. Sure is worth that $6 million you paid him. You guys are going to regret that paycheck. 96. Do you even know how old? Were you even alive in 96? Probably not. You're an idiot. Did you do realize that they're not the original? Colorado's not an original franchise. You know that, right? They were the Quebec Nordiques before they were the Colorado Avalanche. Never won a cup. Wow. Bad breakdown by the Oilers there. It's called the internet, you dumb fuck. Wow, you're so smart. Guys, we have a Google wad here. Hey, guys. McQuaid, he knows how to Google. He Googled, when did the Colorado Avalanche win the cup? 1996, but they also did it in 2002 when Ray Bork got traded to Colorado from Boston, and he made the team really, really good, and Joe Sakic scored, and Patrick Waugh won his 2nd cup with them. Patrick Waugh, fucking idiot, dude. Yeah, where were they? Where were they when they were the Quebec Nordiques? Yeah, fucking retard. Fuck, I love kids like you that don't know actual facts. Just look it up on the internet. Google's your best friend. Holy crap. The Edmonton education system is way better than whatever system your mom taught you. Fuck. Oh, I love this kid, man. Raging. He thinks I'm raging, guys. This is awesome. He thinks I'm raging. This is cool. I love kids like you. Oh. You're a rage baiter and it's not working. This is just me normally. That was a bad pass by the forward that got back. I wouldn't say that's too many men. There was 8 men on the ice for Colorado. You're not worth my time to rage against, you fucking retard. But that's okay. You're a rage baiter, and I bet you go to everybody's streams. Jodes, that's not true at all. You're an idiot, dude. Marty Party. Wow. I love it. There's a cross check not called though, right, ref? Can't call those cross checks from behind. But you can call those lazy trips, eh? Remind us, where's Colorado in the standings? Oh yeah, that's right, 6th. Where's the Oilers? Oh, that's right, 2nd. Kid can sure chirp though. Oh, we know what cross checks are. McCarr gets away with them daily. You're so fucking stupid. You must be 12. Remind me how many years it took before Patrick Waugh got his second ring. Remind me how many years it took for Joe Sakic to get a ring. How many years it took for Peter Forsberg to get a ring. Valerie Kamensky, UA Krupp. Oh, you don't know who those players are, though, right? You don't know who any of those players are. You're a fucking moron, man. Go Google it. Oh, fuck, you're stupid. I appreciate you coming in here, making my chat just blow up. Love it. Oh. People that come in this chat thinking they're trolling, and he thinks I'm raging. That's the hilarious part, is he has no idea when I actually want to go after you. You'll cry, you'll report me to YouTube, and I'll laugh at you. Can't wait to face Colorado in round 1 of the playoffs. Mackenzie Blackwood in round 1. Oh my God. That is going to be so much fun. It's going to be like a cat playing with a mouse the entire time. Mackenzie Blackwood in round 1 of the playoffs. That is going to be fucking hilarious. Yeah, hey Rio, how's it going, buddy? Don't come into a gunfight wielding a little PP knife, buddy.
was out on the ice for more than 2.5 minutes on that last shift. Unbelievable. He can just eat the minutes along with Devon Taves as well. 28:06 for Makar, 20
Right.
for Taves. And for Edmonton on that last sequence,
Oh, you guys are so much fun.
what that did is it made the Avalanche have to extend and come and cover him and then down low. That slot was wide open for a long period of time. With Hyman and Nugent Hopkins in the slot, Perry on the half wall, McDavid and Bouchard up top. The Avalanche won the draw, cleared it up the left-hand side. They're going to say Bouchard touched him. He was overruled. Now let's see. Ryan Daisy overruled the referee, and they're going to talk about it. I believe this puck is going to be dropped at center. And I just think Evan Bouchard's got to get in front of this puck. Why are you trying to knock this out of the air with your stick along the wall? I mean, you've got a minute left in the game, and listen, he's had a tough night. He has. And you know what, though? You have to have him on the ice because he's the most offensive defenseman by far. But here, that's when you need to close, use your arm, use your body.
Man, I love kids like that to come in here and think they're funny. They don't come in here when their team's losing, though. How is that not icing? Wow.
Kelly dumps it in. Bouchard back together. 45 seconds to go. Pickard's heading for the bench. Extra attacker on as McDavid.
Hey, good to see you, buddy. How have you been?
Wristed down deep by Nugent Hopkins. Here's the finish. 5-4 Colorado. Edmonton looking for the equalizer. Bouchard to McDavid. Turned over. Kelly shoots at the empty net and missed.
Icing against Colorado. Oilers need to win this face-off and score a goal.
Seconds to go. Kelly had the game winner on a stick and couldn't bury it.
Didn't miss by much.
Funny how the refs have put the whistle away since they gave Colorado 5 power plays.
I'm going to put this down and give it a try, and this one just misses wide.
Draisaitl and Drew, who's been tough on draws tonight, and pulled this one over from Makar and Taves. It's launched in the corner. 20 seconds to go. The Oilers trying to carve.
It's all good, guys. If Oilers don't win, Colorado needs this more.
You've got 4 players raking, grasping, chiseling.
Sucks, but hey, it is what it is.
Get in there physical and knock it out, or else they're going to close this one out.
5 seconds. What a job by Colorado. Draisaitl centers and it's picked off at the hole.
Fuck. How much more help do you need from officials? How much more fucking help do you need from officials in the NHL, you little bitch babies? And then you got fans that don't even know hockey that just come in here and just fucking keep putting your sad face. Man, you are such an idiot. He realizes that every interaction he has helps us out, right? Like, keep going, kid. I love it. I love guys like you. Hey, man. Must be nice to be able to get 1, 2, 3, the final 3 power plays of the game. I mean, it is what it is. No, I put them on timeout because I didn't need to be reading, and you guys didn't need to be saying that for the final minute of the first period of the game. Anyways, guys, Oilers lose 4-3. It happens. Nothing to be upset about, nothing to cry about. Oilers are still a better team than Colorado. I'm off for a couple of days. I might take a week just because nothing going on. If Canada makes it to the Four Nation Finals, I will definitely live stream that game. But other than that, boys and girls, I don't think we're going to do too much. That game was on Bouchard, absolutely. That 100% on Bouchard. Can't have games like that if you want to pay $10 million a year. Anyways, guys, you guys have yourselves a good evening. My name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. Oilers lose 4-3 to the Colorado Avalanche. It happens. Quick recap here. McKinnon gets the goal. McKinnon scores the goal on the power play to get the game off. 1-0 Colorado, his 21st of the year. Oilers get a power play. Draisaitl scores on the power play, makes it his 39th. Bouchard and Hopkins tie game. Cale Makar gets his 21st of the year. 2-1 Colorado. Perry gets his 11th of the year. Captain Henrique 2-2. Late in the first period, Lehkonen gets his 23rd of the year. 3-2 Colorado. Picard replaces Skinner in the second period. Colorado gets a power play. Nothing going. Oilers get their second power play. Nothing going. Oilers get their third power play. They get a goal. Unfortunately, Makar gets a shorthanded goal before that. 4-2 Colorado. Then Perry scores on the power play from Jeff Skinner. 4-3 Colorado. Oilers get another power play. Nothing going. Team sucks. Can't get shit going. But Oilers do get a goal from Draisaitl, his 40th of the year, assisted by Hopkins. 4-4 hockey game. Colorado gets their third power play of the game. No goal. Looked terrible. Followed by their fourth and their fifth with a 2-minute 5-on-3. Oh, yeah. You better hope he stays with the Oilers forever. He's gonna shut down everybody in the playoffs. I love the comments about Skinner this and Skinner that. Fuck, you guys have no idea what's coming for you. Anyways, guys, you guys enjoy your week off of no Oilers hockey. You'll see me around. I'll do some live streams of Chell. Do some live streams of golf as well. Catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.